This, without a doubt, is the shortest video of the series, due in part to me sparing you of Pastor Price being repetitive in talking about and explaining even more extensively, verbatim, that Muhammad was a white man, with the emphasis on him not being European white. And seemingly at the time, people did not pay attention to the detailed manner in which Pastor Price explained when he taught on this series, that is. And much like today, in seeing some of the comments that some of you chimed in just from the title of the video and choose not to watch and give a blind opinion. So, here's Pastor Price.
Copyright N like North, J like James, Dawood, D-A-W-O-O-D. Copyright 1956, 59, 66, 68, 74, 90, and 93. In Surah 2, verse 22, it says, and I quote. Now, y'all sure you want to hear this, you women? Yeah. Now, I have to tell you right now, y'all got to be calm. So you think you have been mistreated by American society. You think you haven't been given your due by American society. In Surah 2, I think I said 2 and 22. Incorrect. In Surah 2, verse 2 to 8, 228, it says, quote, women shall with justice have rights similar to those exercised against them, although men have a status above women. God is mighty and wise. End of quote. Uh-oh, I hear something over here from the peanut gallery. Sister said, I can't receive that. All right, let's go on. Now, that was the Quran. In the Hadith, volume 3, number 48, the book of witness or witnesses, chapter 12, number 826, page 502, in reference to the inferiority of women. Quote, narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. That's A-B-U-S-A apostrophe I-D A-L-K-H-U-D-R-I. My pronunciation, my best shot, Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The prophet said, now remember, the hadith is the oral traditions of the prophet. So this is Jimmy talking about and quoting something that Fred said. Pick up on this. Is one of his men that walk with him is quoting what the prophet said in his presence. Okay, get this now. Get this now. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The prophet said, quoting the prophet now, isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? End of quote. The woman said, yes. The prophet said, this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. So you women didn't know that you were deficient. Now, Jesus makes you equal with men. Muhammad tells you you're deficient in your mind. How do you like that, ladies? Now, here's what the Bible has to say about it. Go to Galatians chapter 3. Galatians chapter 3, this is the Bible now. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28 says, there's neither Jew nor Greek, there's neither slave nor free, there's neither male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. But apparently, Allah told Muhammad that the female creature that Allah had created is deficient mentally compared to a man. In other words, that's what it amounts to. Did you get that? Okay, all right.
I recall Muhammad Ali once said that the Bible is full of contradictions. For those who, for some reason, don't believe me, here's a written statement of what he said. Don't ask me why he wrote it down. And he's not the only one who thinks this way about the Bible. But here's the thing. Anytime someone has brought up a so-called contradiction of the Bible, there is always clarification that refutes any type of contradiction. That is a guarantee. But let me flip this around with the contradiction of the Quran. This concerning women, in other words, what's in it for a female? The Quran says the man is to be rewarded in heaven with virgins. But what about the woman? Because this is saying that a man is to be prized with several females, as if to say that females are collectibles. Let me ask you, females, is this what you wish to be in the afterlife, a man's plaything? Think about it. You never hear from a female on this matter. And as I ask you females, aspiring, or if you're already a Muslim, what does the Quran promise for you in the afterlife? Where are your virgin men to pleasure you? Right. There's absolutely nothing in there for you because you're nothing more than an instrument or tool to be used. But hey, you do you. If that's what you want, that so-called afterlife, then have at it. But remember what Pastor Price quoted about being a Muslim is that a man's status is above a woman because she is inferior and her mind is deficient. The Bible doesn't speak about women in that manner. The Bible upholds a woman. The Bible speaks of a man taking care of the female. And whatever negatives you may think you have on the Bible, again, I guarantee negativity is wrong. Enough said.